and still on vacation, so decided why not get on here, talk about a beer, share it with you guys. And this is actually going to be one that is a tap exclusive that I've gotten from Samuel Adams here in the Cincinnati tap room location. Went by, picked up some Black is Beautiful beers, and talked to a couple of the guys there, let them know what some of the stuff I actually do here, doing some of these videos and reviews on beers, and they were nice to provide me with a crowler of one that is called Fresh Pops Tropical Paradise. It is a tart ale, comes in at 5.5% ABV. Just picked this up this weekend, 8/15, and it says enjoy, as you can see, by 8/22. So just 2 days after I grabbed this one, I thought I'd just throw up a video here and share it with you guys, let you know what I'm actually picking up from this beer. And if you are in the Cincinnati area, it is one you can get at the tap room. But yeah, it is exclusive to the tap room at this point. I asked if they were going to be canning this one. They act like they said they weren't sure, they didn't know, but they didn't think so. So unfortunately, it is a local one, but I'm going to go ahead and crack this baby open and get into it. Nothing else really on the details. I didn't look it up at all to see anything else that takes place with this beer, so this will be a pretty much total surprise. So not sure how many of you guys are out there actually watching right now. Like I said, it is midday, and usually I drop these things at nighttime, but for my folks overseas, over in the UK and other parts, maybe you guys are around now, since it's 8:47 over there. Ooh, nice aroma out of the can. Get a nice feel of that tartness. What is going on? Alex, the beer master, in the house. Cheers to you, my friend. And unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to get together, as I told you there as well. I'm not making it to New Jersey with all the Corona stuff taking place, so we'll definitely keep you posted for the next time to see if we can definitely get connected. So that'll maybe happen later this year or into early next, but still on the agenda, my friend. Just may take a little bit longer for us to actually connect. So the beer, I poured it out, and I had about an inch and a half maybe of a white head on there, but it dissipated rather quickly, which is common for this type of style of beer, with it being a tart ale. But I'll get a little bit closer here, and you can see some of the carbonation, I believe, streaming up with the bubble action. So nice lively bubbles taking place there on the beer. Again, you get that nice feel of tartness. You get a tropical feel coming out. You're getting a little bit of a cracker sense on the nose. But overall, it's a decent one. Shout out to James R. Thanks for subscribing, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice cold one, or if not now, maybe you will hear it in a little bit. And what is going on? The Boolman's Beer Reviews in the house. Evening, my friends. Says, hope you are well. I am, and hopefully you are too. And Boolman is there, also overseas. Basement in the house. Cheers, brother. Cheers to Thrash as well. And to Ron Sutton too. No head yet. Heads don't last long on these type of tart ales usually. But taste wise, it's got a nice fruity base to it. You definitely get a sense of it being a tropical type note on this beer. Body wise, you're looking at a nice light to medium body. It's got some nice lasting flavor in the mouth. Can definitely feel it sticking to the roof of the mouth. And not a bad one to have here for a summer type drinker. Definitely getting that cracker sense coming through. It has a pina colada type feel to it. So if you're a fan of pina coladas, you'll pick up some of that notes. I get a sense of it kind of having like a coconut type feel in there. Although I don't believe they use coconut in here, so it's probably from the hops and the malts they use, but that's what's coming across to me. Not too bited on the back end either. Carbonation is very nice on the tongue. Get a nice prickle in there of the bubble action. Good refreshing, thirst quenching sense about the beer. One thing I will say with it being a tart ale, it's not overly acidic, so that's actually a good thing as well. Some of these beers, you get them and you have that over acidity in play, and with it being a 32-ounce crowler, that would be something that could turn me off down the line, where it's too much of a sour feel, but you're not getting that on here. It's got enough balance that you just get enough of that sourness in play. Nice balance here with everything done. Shout out to Smokey Ninja in the house. What is going on? It's been a while, my friend. Says he's jelly, he's working, and I'm drinking. Yeah, last day of vacation for me. I will be back in the office tomorrow. Not looking forward to that as much, but you know, it is what it is. I'll be back in there getting stuff done, and I can only imagine how many emails I have after being out over a week. So if I'm out one day from work, I'm usually looking at about 70 emails. So you do the math. Basement's had done work for the day, having a Bose Lug Tread Lagered Ale. Very nice. Nice Lagered Ale after a long work day. Another one that has a crisp, refreshing feel. So that's not bad at all. Ron says hi to Thrash and Alex. He said, I'm sorry, Thrash. He said trash there. Ron, are you drinking already, my friend? Oh, then I don't feel so bad. Oh, cheers. Yeah, thanks, Smoke. Our little Seth of the crew. But overall, it's actually a decent. I haven't had a lot of the Samuel Adams beers more recently. I kind of picked them up as I come and go, just because of so many other ones out there. And in all honesty, for some of the Samuel Adams beers, they haven't really pushed me over to a spot where I'm as enthused to usually check them out. But I'm actually glad they actually provided this one to me, because this is something a little bit more unique, and I can see why he actually did when I was telling him about some of the stuff I do with the beer. So a decent feel. Again, right now it's just limited to Cincinnati, but for those that do watch from the area, like on the Facebook page and some of the other stuff, if you like a beer that you like a little bit of a tart feel, you like that sour type ale, and you want something not overly done but something light, refreshing for the summer here, that's definitely one I would say to check out. And then again, I picked up the their version of the Black is Beautiful beers, along with Listerman's versions. I picked up Seventh Son out of Columbus version. I picked up Brewdog's version, and then I picked up one from Rheingay. So I have 5 different variants that I'll be doing the reviews on that here on the channel. I've also got the Hop Butcher beers that were sent to me last week by Jeremiah. Thanks again. And 4 of those I've actually already reviewed. They're going to be uploads that I'll be adding to the channel here. So make sure you check that out. They sent me a lot of the IPAs, and what I've liked about the IPA line from Hop Butcher from the World as of so far, they're all distinctive. They're not all close like you get with some breweries where you wonder, like, did they just change the name of the beer or not? No, they're all pretty much distinct. One of the ones I did was a Mexican lager. That was a pretty nice one. And then I've got a stout from them, a triple IPA, and 2 more double IPAs. So I'll be doing that as well to get them up here as part of the Hop Butcher for the World Series. And then after that, I want to start getting into some of the other stuff I have. Obviously, I'm going to do the Black is Beautiful series, but I want to get the Big Bad Baptist series done as well. I don't know if I'll get that done here in August or September, but I have some variants from there, as well as Bigfoot. Would like to get it a little bit more to a more cooler type atmosphere when the weather breaks a little bit. You don't want to go through bombers of those on some of the hotter days that we're having. And then some other variants I have in there from the different things. I have some stuff in there from Off Color, a couple of their stouts that I want to do. They have the coffee in their base stout. So as you guys have seen some of the beer pickups, I've got a lot of different beers to actually work through. So those things you can look out for here on the channel. Let me see. Smoke said those are 10% bombs. Black is Beautiful is a great effing brew from Weather Souls. Yeah, so when you look at the Black is Beautiful beers, understand, like, the reason getting different variants is because they don't have everybody doing the same thing, so to speak. So you can actually take the formula, the recipe, and people were putting their own twists on it. So the one I have from Rheingeist is a 10% oatmeal stout, for instance. The one I have from Brewdog, I believe, is also 10%, but it's not an oatmeal stout. I think there's this 10. One I have is a 9.3. I can't remember who that one is from. The one I have from Listerman, I think, is the one that might be 6.5, and I have another one from Seven Sons that might be 9.3. So they're all different, and if you look online, you'll see people trying different styles. So that's why I've been trying to get as many of the variants as I can actually get. Just south of me, where Todd is, down in the Louisville area, Falls City, will be launching theirs, I think, on Thursday. So I get some of their beers, so I may try to pick up that one up here as well. And then other ones I can happen to come across, because I'm interested to see how people put their different twists on things. Now, unfortunately, one that I did want to get was from Street Side Brewing, and it came out when I was going down in Tennessee. So by the time I got back, that one was gone already, so I didn't get a chance to pick that one up. But everybody's giving it pretty good reviews that I've seen on a lot of stuff, and I think it depends on what variant you get to, obviously. Bullman said, I've had the Brewdog UK version of Black Speedo. It's great. Oh, awesome. Well, that gives me something to look forward to then, Bullman, because I have that one here, so I'll be checking that one out, as I mentioned. And was glad to see they actually did a different version, because we actually, in the U.S., I have their Cincinnati tap room, which is 15 minutes from me. The other one they did was in Columbus, which is just about 2 hours from me. And I think they're putting one in Indianapolis next, I believe. And that's only like 2 hours. I mean, they love this area for whatever reason that they're developing all around me. So I just need to get more of their beers done. I did pick up their Nitro Jet Black Espresso this past weekend too. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes as well. So that'll be another Brewdog beer I'll look at. Thomas Metal 75 in the house. What's up, folks? Ron gave a shot to Thomas Metal. Smoky Ninja, oh, might now have to get more. I thought it was all the same recipe. No, they're all different recipes. Mind is blown, Smoky Ninja says. And if you look at like Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews, who does great stuff on his channel, if you guys don't have No Hype Beer Reviews, definitely check him out. I think he told me he has like 5 or 6 different ones right now, and he's still looking to get more. I think Matt from Massive Beer Reviews, another great channel, he's done a few different variants too. So there's definitely some different ones out there. The other one I didn't mention, I did think I mentioned, I got the other one from Sam Adams here as well. So Black is Beautiful, even just in my small region, they're all very different. Right, so just where you're at, they're all doing different things with it. Some people are kind of upset it's not all the same, but then some like to see that different people are putting their own twist on it as well, which is fine. I mean, the whole thing is all coming together anyway. So just like the All In This Together beers, I don't know if they're all the same. I think they've done some different things there, but different breweries were kind of working on that one as well. So it is what it is, and I will enjoy as many as I can for sure. Let me see. Tom says, yes, sir. I had a very good video interview this afternoon for purchasing job with a tech company. I feel like a beer soon. Well, awesome. Good to hear. I know you're out there hitting that pavement, Thomas Metal, after everything that happened. So good that you had a good interview there. And hopefully it's one that pulls through for you. Definitely a lot of video interviews going on because people are still social distanced. And for anybody that just came in as well, the beer I was talking about early on was the Fresh Pops Tart Ale, 5.8% ABV. This is from Samuel Adams. It is one of their crowlers, and it is from here in Cincinnati. So it's from our Cincinnati tap room in Over the Rhine. And it is one that right now is just offered there from what they told me. Maybe they have it at the other tap rooms, but they said it was a Cincinnati location only for this one. Let me see here. This is the issue I want to hear. I need to be in here more often. Always, Ninja. You need to always be here, my friend. And this was like a pop-up thing anyway. So with me being off today, like I said, usually I go at nighttime. And so you know what? It's middle of the day. Why not just go ahead and throw some stuff on? Plus, for people that are overseas, it's good to go early so they can check out some stuff. Like Bullman's over there in the UK as well. So figure why not throw one up here on this Monday, because not much is on TV, although I think the playoffs, the NBA playoffs are about to start, I think, here in a little bit. Kind of weird with them in the bubble and how they have the different games and stuff at different times. And Some of the hockey games were on yesterday. I was watching a little bit of that for the playoffs, but those are the two sports we have right now. I just saw earlier, speaking of sports, the CFL has canceled their 2019 season. So for anybody in Canada that's a CFL fan, looks like they're going to move everything over to next year. Which I will tell you, I did watch some of the CFL the last couple of years just because I found it interesting on how they actually do that compared to how the American football game is and some of their rules compared to ours. Some good, some bad, but it was still pretty entertaining. Oh, thank you, Sparkle Supreme Queen in the house. What is going on, girl? Good to see you. Said hosting me over on Twitch. Much appreciation to you for that as well. Hope you're having a great day. We got Erie in the house. What is going on? She is actually over on the Facebook page watching. So welcome, Erie. Hopefully things are going well at work. Erie's got the Call of Duty bug, so we've been playing Call of Duty. She says, damn, that's a massive can. Yeah, this is a crowler, so this is a 32-ounce beer. You can't tell me Eclectic's never brought home like a crowler before, so it's a good size can, knock it out. It's a light beer at 5.8%, although I've done higher ABVs with these. And LOL, Massive Beers, right? Yeah, if you don't have Matt from Massive Beers, he's been doing it for a bit. He's I guess you could say he's almost like towards back to being one of those OGs or just about OGs. He's been doing it. He was doing it longer than I've been doing it. I've been doing it for 5 years, so he was before me, and I used to check him out early on before I started doing even the channel as well. So I would put him kind of in that OG type category. It's Ninja Love Massive Beers. His smelling of the beer is comical. Yeah, he does the I think he does like the 3 whiff type thing. Now, when you smell a beer, like they will tell you in different books and all that kind of stuff, one way is to take a nice long whiff. The other one is to take like 3 short whiffs. So, depending on how you learn how to smell a beer, if you're smelling for a beer, it does come into play. Let me see here. Ron said, let's go Ears. That's right, baby. And it looks like we may have a football season. I don't know. It's going to be interesting right now. They pushed back the Big 12 to start like at the end of September. And it looks like it's going to be like kind of a conference schedule. Plus you get 1 cupcake game. So I think we have like 10 games that are slated. We'll see if that ends up changing. You just never know. Brewery open right across the street from Ninja in South KC. Transparent Brewing, all glass building, tasting room next week. Oh, awesome. Well, you have to let us know how that one is for sure. And if you don't know Smoky Ninja, I know he does more on Twitch than YouTube. You can check him out on Twitch channels as well, where he does a lot of the gaming and stuff too. But he's over, although I think he hadn't been on in the last few weeks or so with like beer chugs, and we do What the ABV. I know you take part in that sometimes and have some fun with us there on Wednesday nights. And speaking of night shows, so tonight, I'm not sure, I think I'm going to try to get on, but I think Finishing the Glass, who's actually on the Friday Fun Stream with us last Friday, me and him and Craig from Kemp Beer Reviews were all talking on there. I think he's going to be live at 8:30, I think, Eastern, Finish the Glass. So if you don't have that channel, check it out. And I'm going to try to maybe catch up with them and make an appearance on their show tonight as well. We had a fun time conversing and throwing some beers down, so it should be pretty entertaining. And we got Lone Star in the house. Cheers. What is going on, Lone Star? What is happening, my friend? And did you cut your name down? Because you were Lone Star Beer Reviews. Did you just go to Lone Star now and made a little of a change up there? If you guys don't know Lone Star, make sure you check out Lone Star as well. And I didn't mention it earlier, but Thrash, make sure you check out Thrash. Thrash just had a recent brew day on his channel as well. So Thrash is always having a great thing happening over there. And he's another one that joins us a lot of times on What the ABV and some of the other beer stuff that we do in the circles. So great guy. Make sure you pick him up as well if you haven't picked him up there. Basement says, hopefully my schedule changes soon so we can play some more COD again. Yeah, let us know. And I got to remember, if we sent you a thing for the regiment, did we get you in the regiment? I don't know if we got you into the regiment we have there now. If we didn't, we will. We got a growing regiment. Erie's part of the regiment now. Took over Eclectic's old sign, and then we got some other people in there too, so we definitely have some fun. We were playing last night, as a matter of fact. Well, Erie said her app updated, so now she's over here, so she joined the YouTube side. Oh, CB, what is going on? Cheers, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're all doing well. and having a great Monday. Throttle's in the house. What is going on, Throttle? It has been a bit of time, my friend. What is going on with you? And hopefully things have been good on your end. Whiskey Throttle, for those of you that want to find out more about whiskeys, definitely a great channel to check out. He breaks down some pretty good stuff over there, so make sure you pick up Throttle. I'm at work watching you talk about beer. What the hell? Right? Well, my last day of vacation, decided to do a live stream, and said, let's go ahead and do one today. So hopefully the workday's almost over. And then Throttle, the one I'm actually talking about, it was one from Sam Adams here in Cincinnati. It was one of their releases they had for the tap room. Their Fresh Pop Tropical Paradise Tart Ale, 5.8% ABV. Kind of get like a grainy wheat cracker type feel out of this beer. Not overly tart though, so pretty crisp and refreshing. Let me see. And it Erie said meet a whiskey. Apparently we have our priorities straight. Yeah, get on here while you're working. So Lone Star said you did change it up. So Lone Star, are you going to be doing other stuff on the channel now, or are you still going to be doing beer as a part of what you're doing, or are you trying to get away from the beer? Just kind of curious what kind of stuff you'll be doing on your channel as well. 30 degrees Celsius, that's 86 for you Yankees. So I guess everybody in America, to some of the Canadians, they're all just Yankees no matter where you're at, which is funny because when you go to the South, they have all the northern people they'll call Yankees. So that's right. Oh, that's right, Basement. Yeah, Zed. Okay, now I remember. I was like, the name kind of threw me there. That's actually Jamie. Oh, let me see. Why I want to go home and drink beer? Yeah, well, I'm going to probably drink some more here, too, before I close out the night for sure, especially if I go on to finish the glass at 8:30. I'm always online when no one else is at all. Yeah, that's the thing. Usually, well, depending on the time of day, I know Eclectic gets on at different points. Erie usually gets on at nighttime. I usually get on around night. I think Eric and Todd are both around nighttime as well. So it's just a matter when we can all do stuff. Last night it was just me, Erie, and Alan playing. But this past weekend, Todd and Eric were on it for a bit too. So, but we'll definitely get something connected. Anytime you want to get on and get the double bonus points, 10 o'clock Eastern to 11 is the happy hour on there. So you'll get bonus points. Just throwing that out there. Throttle says, I like Sam Adams and it has a decent ABV. Yeah, it does have at the 5.8, it's definitely a decent one. It's actually, I mentioned earlier, I think before you got on, it's actually one that I'm actually pretty pleased with. Some of the other Sam Adams haven't really moved me as much, but this is a nice tasting sour ale. And glad the guy actually gave me a chance to take a look at it here. Erie says, I'm on countdown mode, 55 minutes left in the workday. So Erie's ready to count down and get out of there. Lone Star, not sure yet. About to start IT school. Maybe put some IT stuff up there. Oh, the IT stuff would actually be pretty good. I'm sure a lot of people could definitely use that. I tell you what, if you do some computer training videos, that can actually maybe draw you some subscribership and get some people in there as well. Just like different tips on things you can do around a computer, just some quick videos on that kind of stuff would be awesome, I think, if you're going to do IT type things. Just something to think about there. Yep, being called Yankee is just still odd. Yeah, it's like when the whole country is called a Yankee, right? I agree, either. Lone Star, either way, you'll rock it. He says, hope so. School starts in 3 hours. Wow. First classes of the year here. Well, the second part of the year, I guess. Basement, when I'm not working, I'm usually always on COD. Yeah, I should say Erie's been a little more bit by the bug. So she is playing a lot of times. If it's not working and not taking care of the kids, I think Erie is definitely on Call of Duty. The area said, good luck. You are going to do amazing as well. So yeah, Lone Star is a good guy, so I'm sure he'll pull it off and make something happen for sure. School of Beer. I'll be in school. Where's classes? When the classes start for that? Sign me up for the School of Beer. So usually I would ask what everybody else is drinking, but just about everybody else here is still at work, unfortunately. So can't really ask that question too much. But I know Bullman said he was drinking something here. I was going to see, trying to scroll back to see what it was. The Bose Lugtread Lagerdale. So, no, that was Jamie Basement's having that. So, what do you think of that Lagerdale there? Peach flavored Red Bull. Well, keeping energy going, Throttle, right? And then you're eating a Diet Dr. Pepper. Yeah, you guys are kind of limited on what you can actually drink since you're still working right now. Although there have been some that have taken a little bit of a drink at lunch. Not saying me, just saying I know of people. I know of people. But outside of that, I mean, talked about the beer, talked about some of the upcoming stuff here on the channel. I'm going to upload these other videos at some point. Trying to get some more stuff mixed in. I'm going to try to find some more of the beer stories to add to the channel as well. It seemed like some people got a kick out of some of that stuff, like with the mustard beer and things along those lines. Just to try to branch it out a little bit more from just the reviews, unless you guys are thinking like you like the reviews a lot more. But if you want to see other things, let me know. If you guys want to ever provide ideas or suggestions, let me know as well. Be more than happy to see what I can research and get thrown up on the channel. Erie does have a blender in the office and she can make some margaritas. Well, that would be definitely happy hour. And it is, well, it's happy hour in the East right now. It's 4 o'clock, right? So you can make those maybe at work. Throttle has an apricot beer waiting in the fridge called Apricot, made by Alley Cat Brewery. Nice. Apricot or apricot? It depends where you're raised at, I guess. Oh, Throttle says, Erie, I am on my way. Yeah, having a margarita blender, having a margarita in the office the end of the day wouldn't be bad. I was once approached by one of the job recruiters for a job, and one of the things they did bring up is that they do have a keg in their office that on Fridays at the end of the day they tap and have like an office happy hour and stuff. So it's kind of an interesting concept, but not kind of the job I wanted to go into at that time. But if you're in the marketing industry nowadays and advertising, it seems like they're more common to now have things of alcohol in their office, so which isn't surprising. I mean, growing up as a kid watching something like a Bewitched, or you watch nowadays more recently Mad Men, back in the day advertising agencies seemed to always have bars and stuff in their office pretty much. So missed those days. That would have been good days to be working in. I think every office should be equipped with margarita blenders. I agree. Imagine how relaxed the day would be. The day, yeah. Well, if you were young and you ever watched like those old reruns of Bewitched, you always remember like with Darren going to Mr. Tate's office and he'd offer him a drink, Or if you watch Mad Men recently, like I said, they would always be having drinks in their office. I don't know if any other career outside of advertising really had drinks around that much, but a lot of advertisers seem to drink. Fun, but not very productive. Yeah. Well, depending, right? If you're creative, having a little bit of a drink may open up a little bit of creativity for someone too. But you wouldn't want to drink and be a surgeon. No, you wouldn't want to barf in a hospital. That would not be good at all. And a few other places. Anybody else got any other plans for after work? Anybody else got any drinks waiting for them? My birthday gift to our mechanic was a 12-pack last week. LMA. Oh, very nice. Now, did you guys get him like a variety pack, or was it like just a 12-pack of something? Or was it one of the 12 packs that Alan he forgot he had? Climate and reaction first. Oh man, so You know what? If I could have every Monday like this would be a great thing. Now everyone here drinks the same stuff. Oh, that makes it easy then. Speaking of Monday being off, I saw the report this weekend where here in the States, Andrew Yang was saying that he thought we should be at a four-day work week now. It's time for a 4-day work week and how we'd be much more productive. And I was thinking, that would be nice. A 4-day work week. And he wanted to give people like, what was it, $2,000 or something, or $1,000 universal basic income. And this guy had no shot. He had no shot. But it's funny now because people are looking at stimulus checks and like, you got that idea from Yang. But having a 4-day work week would be freaking awesome. And there's actually reports that came out a few months ago saying people, I think it was over 40, are more productive, they said, if they have a 4-day work week than a 5-day work week. So I wouldn't have mind to it. Even if you worked 4 10-hour shifts Monday through Thursday and you were off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, is that something you think you would actually be able to do? Was that something you think about? Now, we used to have a couple people that used to do that in our job and they loved it. I think that would be kind of good. I mean, think about the time it takes you to commute to work and all the other stuff wrapped around it. You know, to do 4 10-hour days, I think it could be done. Especially if you could do it now, remote, with all the corona stuff. If you're doing it from home for 4 10-hour days, that'd be awesome. Mick Ultra, so they're trying to watch their waistlines, I take it. Throttle says so, dirty water. I guess that would be the case there, right? I'm also going to give a shout out to Drink Jabber, who also just subscribed to the channel yesterday. Well, thank you for subscribing, and we'll also look to check you out as well. And a couple other people, Kevin F. Tim Hawk, who also had just subscribed recently. And one of my homeboys from back in the day, Keith, has subscribed too. So appreciate all you guys for sure for jumping on. I said I never touched the crap, but the infusions are pretty decent. Something man new. Yeah, there's James R. Thanks for subbing there, my friend. Yeah, just kind of kicking it today. Talked a little bit about the Sam Adams beer earlier, and then usually on the channel I do a lot of beer reviews that I'll post up, different beer news, and then also Thursday nights we'll do the Beer Flow show, which is myself, Todd, and Eric usually, that will drink some beers, talk about some things, kind of like a weekly podcast part of the channel where we go from beer into all kinds of other stuff, which is always fun. And then put up random lives randomly that we'll have other people on and we'll talk about some different stuff. So hopefully you enjoy everything, James, and appreciate you jumping on here. I'm going to be releasing, I said earlier, I don't know if you were here or not, but I've gotten some beers from Hot Butcher, so I'm going to be putting those videos up this week as well. Out of Chicago, nice brewery to definitely check out. And going to be putting up a few other things too. So one thing about the vacation was more of a stay vacation. We went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee for a few days, but then came back and kind of did some deep dive into some other stuff I'm going to be bringing to the channel. So you'll be seeing some different things going forward as well here. So hopefully you enjoy it, my friend. Cheers to you for coming aboard. Yeah, I kind of wish I didn't have to go back to work tomorrow. I'm kind of liking the days off, but luckily I think I've only got like 1 or 2 maybe voicemails, because working from home, I have my work phone here, and someone called this afternoon and left me a message, which if you're a day out, that's fine. So everybody else seemed to listen and realize I wasn't here last week, which is nice. But I think, again, as far as anything else for the channel, let me know what you guys are thinking. I went to Frisco, Colorado a few weeks ago and snagged some stuff from Outer Range Brewing. Incredible stuff. Cheers. I haven't heard of them, so I'll have to keep an eye out as well. when I went to Jungle Gyms this weekend, if you guys watched the unboxing video, it was tough to even get the beers I got just because there were so many other beers that were there that I was able to narrow it down to just leaving with only a little bit of the stuff that I got because I could have easily left with a lot more. Jungle Gyms is like the worst place. Well, it's the best place if you're a beer lover, but the worst place to go if you're a beer lover too, because you can spend so much money and time. And I mean, it's an adult playground, so they even have places in there like little restaurants and stuff, so people will shop and eat. And you'll be in there for a few hours sometimes if you're not careful. They did close down the draft station, which was interesting because of social distancing. You could only get growlers to take home or crowlers, either of those, but you couldn't sit there and drink anymore because they didn't want people congregating. Erie said, welcome to James as well. And then Throttle said, James, hey dude. Craig's in the house. Kent Beer Reviews. What is going on, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Says, cheers. Ron says, welcome, newbie, to James. James said, mostly New England style. The style was a bit effed out, I know, but they nailed it. Yeah, it's people have been all over that style, but if you nail it, that's worth it. I mean, look at how long, like, basically trillion of them go off of that style. So yeah, if you nail it correctly, it is not bad. And I enjoy drinking some of those. Those are like juice. So Throttle says, got to go back to work, dude. Keep it real. You're still my beery white. Thanks, brother. Have a good one, Throttle. Thanks for popping in, my friend. Cheers to you. Oh, the other thing I did get as well, so if you didn't see the video that I did with one of the unboxings, one of the back end of it, I did get a liter boot in. So I have the 1 liter boot that's here now. Oh, I got it over here. So, upcoming at some point, we'll do the liter boot challenge here on the channel as well. Shout out to Beer Chugs, because Beer Chugs actually likes to record people doing the liter boot challenge. So I did pick that up, and haven't decided what beer I'm going to chug out of it yet, but we'll see how quick I can actually do it. I feel like I need to do like some type of light type beer or something like that, where it's not too hoppy. You can just kind of just chug it all down with no problem. But yeah, outside of that, everything else is good. Craig, what is going on, brother? What is happening in your world today? Anything at all taking place, my friend? If you guys haven't checked out Craig at Kent Beer Reviews, make sure you check him out as well. Also over there in England, the UK, does some great beer videos. And I don't know if you'll be in bed later, but Finish the Glass is going to be doing their thing tonight at 8:30 Eastern from what he told us on Friday. So I may pop on their stream later for a little bit too. I'm sure if you're around, they'd love to have you as well, my friend. Shout out to Blake TV as well, who's not here, but we had fun on his Friday Night Throwdown. Another great channel to check out, Blake TV. Friday nights, the Friday Night Throwdown at 9 Eastern. We kind of just cut loose and have a blast. And if you're looking for a YouTube channel that'll make you laugh, check out that channel and check out the Friday Night Throwdown for sure. He also has him and Alan, the Eclectic Beard, where they do the B&A show. That's Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you check him out too. So a lot of good stuff. Yeah, you gotta love Blake. Blake is awesome. And we have fun, although Blake isn't always there, because sometimes his internet won't allow him to be there. But he said he was getting it fixed this week, so I think this may be the week of a new Blake. So we'll see what happens. But just a good, great, fun, all-around guy. And we have a blast over there every time we do it. And you always have different people that show up. So that's the great thing. It's like there's so much of a variety that we have people on. You never know what to expect, and that helps to keep it fresh for sure. I agree, Ron. It was a great show last Friday, and we got to get you back up there again, Ron. Mr. Sutton, who loves the hams, which, you know, I still haven't done a hams review on this channel, so I need to pick up a hams beer just for you, Ron. Get some hams so I can do a hams review. But also likes his Budweiser too. He's got some great Budweiser stuff. Aries says, hopefully it gets fixed, lol, but he's rarely there now, even with working internet. Yeah. He's always making a drink. Yeah, but it's a good time. So hopefully I haven't looked at his numbers, but we were trying to get him over 500. I think he was at 492 Friday, so we want to get Blake over 400, so hopefully he does get over that level as well. Blake's an awesome guy, so always enjoy having some fun over there on his channel. Let's see here. I'll make sure I have one with you. There you go, Ron. We got Beer Man in the house. What is going on? Beer Man says, cheers, everyone. Cheers, Rod. Nice looking Beer Man. Well, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. And Beer Man, another one with a great channel. Beer Man is actually out in Oregon, so as you can imagine, out in Oregon, the great beers they're actually having out there as well, that he's enjoying some good stuff for sure. He's a blast to have on his stuff. You can check him out. He does a lot of different things, usually towards the evening. He has the beer and cheese stuff he does as well, so check him out. And Beer Man, this is what I'm drinking right now. It's a limited edition that they have here from Samuel Adams in Cincinnati. It is the Fresh Pops Tart Ale, 5.8% ABV, and this is a crowler that they actually provided me with when I came by and got some beer the other day. What is going on? Windows Beer Review with Thomas. Hello, my friend. Cheers. Again, check out Thomas. Thomas is also overseas, so that was one of the other reasons I wanted to try to do something maybe early today, just because I know a lot of the guys over in England and the UK aren't usually up when I'm doing a lot of this stuff, so why not throw a little bit something a little earlier on. And glad you guys are chiming in. Hopefully you guys are all having a great Monday from following the weekend. I guess over there it's like 9:27 at this time. Craig says just doing a bacon baguette at the moment, so he's eating rather than drinking right now. But I'm sure he'll wash it down with something. Speaking of eating, I have to figure out what to eat for dinner tonight. I'm thinking about just ordering a pizza, making a pizza for my last vacation day on a Monday, and then kick back and relax. Let's see, what else is happening in the world? Is anybody else getting into anything? Or how was your guys' weekend? Did you guys do anything spectacular? Did you try any other new beers this weekend that kind of blew you away? Was there anything that you really enjoyed, or is everybody kind of just staying in house, sheltered, not really going to too many places with the Rona stuff happening? We don't find ourselves going out as much now with stuff, but I don't know. I haven't been to a restaurant probably in 5 months or so, I think. Now, I've ordered food, and we've had food delivered. I just haven't sat in a restaurant probably since March, which, I don't know. It's kind of different, kind of weird, but at the same point, it's not like I'm fully missing it either. I don't know. I just haven't felt like going back out since everything has happened. And I know some people have went out. In some places, they're eating indoors. Some people are eating outdoors. But it's just... it's kind of weird. I haven't been to a movie since I can't remember the last time I went to a movie before the corona. So we have a lot of theaters that are trying to start reopening here now, but it's like, why would you want to go into that possibly? A drive-in theater, I can see them bringing back drive-in theaters. That would be cool because then you're in your own car. You can kind of sit there, and now versus the old technology, you just have it running your radio. In fact, I'd be more apt to go to a drive-in theater than a regular sit-down theater at this point, just for the nostalgia of it. Craig says, I was drunk this weekend. You were drinking some beers this weekend. That is true. You did have some beers. But nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a few beers, kicking back. You were pretty much a bachelor all weekend, so why not do that? I am thinking about actually getting a grill again. And I'm trying to think, if I get a grill, if I'm going to do some beer and grilling videos, because I've been asked by some to do that as well. I don't know if you guys want to see like grilling on this channel though, if I need to do like a different channel for the grilling. But I haven't grilled in a bit. But when I went to Gatlinburg, I grilled a couple times, and I do miss it. And the taste off the grill, that's why I missed it. It's like, it's definitely different than when you're putting it in the oven or putting it in the pan. So just gotta decide to go ahead and get a grill so I can kind of move forward and do that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and probably get this baby one. I don't even know how long I've actually been going thus far. It seems like I've been going for a bit. But I'm going to go ahead and get this baby wrapped up. Maybe go ahead and order that pizza or something like that. And then, again, tonight, 8:30, finish the glass. I'm going to actually shoot them a message, but I think I may join their stream. If they're not streaming or anything changes, I may do a stream tonight, depending. So we'll see what happens. And then Beer Flow Show, 9:15 this Thursday as well. And then we'll have some other stuff in between. If you guys haven't checked out, again, I'm going to give a shout out to Beer Chugs. If you haven't checked out Beer Chugs and the Wet the ABV game show that's done on his channel, that's Wednesdays at 9 o'clock Eastern. And that's where we have up to 9 people, actually up to 8 people, because he's one of them, to guess what's the ABV for a beer. Oh yeah, good shout out there, Ron. So tonight, Bumpy Beer, is it Bumpy Beer Reviews? I gotta pull up Bumpy's channel here, make sure I have him listed correctly. But Bumpy has his Malted Mondays, I think, when they do different beers on Monday. And let me see if I can grab his channel. So I want to make sure I have it correctly. Ron said he tried to get on with Kent. He will not give the link to public. Oops, my thing switched over. The public must not know how to block. I mean, I don't actually put in links either into the public screen, just because you can have issues from it, and a lot of YouTubers don't put the link out in the public. I mean, yeah, you can block people, but it's just almost like a hassle to do it that way. So I can understand why he didn't have that on there. Get Bumpy. I don't know why it's escaping my head on his full title for the channel. Don't say it's like Bumpy Road. It's terrible. My computer is going so damn slow right now. This computer is barely 2 years old, even if that. It's like it should be keeping up. God, why is this such a slow? Yeah, Bumpy Road Brewery. I'm trying to pull it up here, and it's going so slow. I just want to make sure I had the right full title for it, but he does the malted beers at 8 o'clock. So if you don't have Bumpy Road Brewery, make sure you check him out. Great guy as well, up there in the Northeast, rocking it out. He has a panel in there where they tried a different beer or different style of beer, and that's always a fun thing. He always tries to get me on there as well. He asked me about joining, but usually I'm not around, but I got to see what they're actually trying tonight. Maybe I can Try to surprise them or something. I think it's time for an upgrade to my computer memory because my thing is still not finding when I need it. But yeah, if you guys are around there, you can check him out at 8 o'clock over on his channel. Oh, they're doing golden ales tonight. Okay. I wonder if I have any golden ales here. I don't think I do, actually. I'd have to check my list. Golden ale is a good style, though, for people that are looking to jump over. If you're in a beer and you're usually doing the macro type beers, but you want to try some craft, golden ales, blonde ales, two good styles that you can actually look at to check out to see if it might be something you want to partake in, and kind of start to switch your palate from kind of that macro to a craft type palate, or so to speak. But that being said, I am going to go ahead and get this baby wrapped up and go get some other stuff done here. And then thanks for everybody that jumped on today. It was great seeing you all. And hadn't done a live, well, we did a live stream Friday night for the Fan Fun Friday. I think that's what I called it. And then of course we did a Beer Flow show. But outside of that, I hadn't really kind of kicked back and just chilled with the beer and checked in with you guys. So it was great. Yeah, apologies about not putting the link on the chat the other night. Craig said to Ron. And I'll talk to you later. And Ron says later, my friend, as well. Yeah, later, all you guys as well. Keep watching the channel. I'll get these other videos uploaded. And again, if there's beers you want me to check out that maybe I haven't done yet, let me know. Always feel free to leave a comment, and I can see if those are things I can pick up as well. And always happy to do so. I've done that in the past with some beers that people had asked me some thoughts on. So just go ahead and bring the comments on. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on.